Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Subsistence. Today, we really need some pearls, and to that end, I am going to go pearl diving with you. I said I wasn't going to do it, but in fact, we need to stop by the cave. Yes, I see that crate. We need to stop by the cave and see what it is that's missing because I cannot remember. I keep thinking the last time I was down there, saying, I need to bring this thing or that thing. The chicken's trying to tell me there's a crate in the yard. Okay, thanks. Um, so I brought a lot of tanks. I can bring more, but I'm probably not going to stay down there long enough to use all those. I feel like I should do it anyway. Let's put this stuff away. Um, I don't think that there's anything that I can bring off the top of my head. I simply cannot remember. Let's check the power. I have all the generators running. It's gonna power up in just a few minutes. I'm running these two on copper. Right now we're sitting at 14. Excuse me, already. Good grief. I'm sneezing. A lot. Let's see what's going on over here today. Alright. Pretty sure I can jump off there, but I'm not going to. Okay, our next set of tomatoes is almost done. They might be done. Those are done. Yeah, cool. So when we get back, we can plant, maybe carrots, but probably more tomatoes. Carrots drain the hydration, and so when you use them to feed the chickens or whatever animals you have, um, you have to use more water, but if you use tomatoes, then it's not as much. I did leave my bow at home. I don't want to risk losing my bow, and I put this in because I've been having this feeling lately. See, the bears won't stop right there. As far as I know, they'll just keep going. And so I put a bear door in. That's why it's upgraded. I've also made some metal ingots. And I think I made a couple of circuit boards too. But I'm very aware of how low my copper is. And so, yeah, that really bothered me. So we're going to start in the deepest part of the lake here, which is where that platform is. And we'll just go ahead and dive straight down. And I know a lot of people don't even put on the diving gear until they're underwater, but I'm very nervous about it. I don't like drowning. There's the platform. So we're just going to check the little base at the cave first. There it is, right there. That's why I put that platform there, so I wasn't wasting time hunting around. I guess I better grab this one first, huh? Because it might disappear while I'm in the cave. If there's a crystal right on the shore, we'll grab it. But I'm not going crystal hunting today. I'd like to come out, when we do the cave dive, I'd like to come out with tons and tons of phosphate so that we can make some more incendiary rounds. I do have some phosphate, but not an incredibly huge amount. Let's see, which one is it? I don't remember. I never can remember. Okay, let's sneak up above the water here. It's the other one. So it's behind that rock. That sound is really terrifying. There it is. Oh, there is a crystal right there. Oh. Alright, so we do have a wood stove, and it's got fuel. We have 2 tanks. That's nice. Huh. So that's all that we have, is a wood stove and 2 tanks, and 1 fuel brick and 1 match. Well, I wonder if we actually need anything else. Like, maybe spare stuff for fixing weapons with? Or... I don't think so. I think my biggest concern was the wood stove and possibly needing well, we'll have coal, so we don't need fuel. We just need a way to light it. I think that's what I ran into last time, and I think I brought this and the 2 tanks down on a separate trip that I did without the hunters on. I don't want to get involved in hunters. They're right there. It's just I didn't even want to get involved with them. And there they are. Dude. So they're going to be right there. I thought this would help, but I don't think it doesn't shine very far, so I don't think it does help. Alright, well, we'll take the gear. Alright, let's go pearl diving. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Hopefully that didn't damage my equipment. Oops. I certainly didn't have 5 of them coming after me. But I wouldn't in solo either way, I don't think. But especially not in easy mode. Hello. Get your fat gut over that ledge. Alright, let's see if we can find some stuff. Some good stuff. We're right in the middle of the lake. How many tanks do I have? Far too many. I have 5. Now, does that counter that says I have 5 tanks, does that count the one that's currently being used? Yeah, it does. Okay. Wow, 2 pearls right next to each other. I actually found 4 last night right next to the base, which is cool. I don't have a bow with me, so we're not going to do an extensive land-based loot. And we will go ahead and grab sandstone. So I was thinking about the elevator, and I totally envision a glass elevator that goes up actually a couple of floors higher than the roof into a tower. So I can survey the land. I don't think you could fight from that high. Maybe, I don't know, but it'd be nice to be able to see like a much bigger part of the map. Although that's still limited by my computer's ability to render very far away. It would still be cool to see more. I was just watching Ogopogo's cave trip. He got all the coals that I could think of. That was really funny. I was laughing my buns off. Although I gotta say, like, he just about destroyed his 44 down there. And if I don't, I think if he hadn't run out of bullets, he probably would have destroyed it. But it was pretty cool. I mean, considering how much violence there was, probably because he's in co-op, but also even in co-op, he felt like there was more. Um, the spawn rate was weird. Like rogues on the surface, at any rate, only spawn at midnight. They don't spawn in the middle of the day, as far as I know. But still, there being, so many of them. Oh my gosh, look at that. Is still terrifying to me. He was pretty close to death a couple of times. It's definitely well worth a watch if you haven't seen it yet. You must have, because it's been like a week since it came out by the time this comes out. I feel like the tank is burning down really fast. Down to 3 tanks already. Got plenty of zinc. I've got plenty of cordage. So not worried about making more. I think the biggest leap for me was making the second set of diving gear. What are you, iron? Alright. I'll take you because you're there and you're shining. You're smiling at me. Really shouldn't be doing this shallow stuff with a tank, though. I have no idea what's on the surface above me, though. Honestly. So I do want to take a trip down to the South Lake. I've never been down on the bottom of the South Lake in any save. But I think that's going to be a multi-step deal, because I'll need to build a small base on the South Lake. I already have a BCU and a wood stove for it. I'm just building up the supplies for it. Already have the BCU and the wood stove. God, I hope there isn't a bear or something right there. Okay. Where's my base? Where's my actual base? North. There we go. I'm going to turn that other BCU off when we do that. Or I'll turn the beacon off. Which is that. It's going to take me weeks to cook all of the ores that I have piled up. So I don't think I'll worry about it. I think the most important thing right now is copper. And so I want to get that. I don't want to use up all of the fragments that I have. I also don't want to use the last bit of this tank going after sandstone, so let's not. This water is so heavy and so realistic. Let's get going up there. Let's see where we're at. Oh, I think that's a clam right there. So I don't think I need anything particular for that base down there. Just some fire starters. And to bring food with me, of course. There's emergency food there, but there'll be bats to cook. Probably missing tons of pearls, but but that's okay. 13. That's about half of what this lake can produce. So I see some sandstone down there. That's all I see right there. There's a fisherman. I think that's a fisherman. Maybe it's a wolf. Some more sandstone. I don't want to waste a tank going after one sandstone. More. Oh, is that a clam? Or is it a sandstone behind some detritus? I think it's just a sandstone. No, it is a clam. Alright, well, I'm glad I came down. There's one right there as well. But we're getting into our own little cove here. So I've decided we own this whole cove. I don't need to waste a tank on this, but it's on, so... I think there's another clam over there. There it is. Sandstone. I can actually get air under there. I was worried that that was too close to the surface for me to stick my head up, but apparently it's not. Let's see what that is, because I think that might be copper. Oops. So I saw, I think it was Alan, I'm not sure now, had a glassed-in walkway there across the lake. And I think, at any rate, it looks super cool. And I think I'd like to do that. Although, probably the glass is going to take damage from time to time. That's sandstone. Let's grab this mass right here. Alright, let's get to work. Yeah, I think that was just a wolf down there. So the only thing I need to bring with me is fire starters. And let's see here. I think I'm going to move that out of the way. That down there. We probably need a second set of climbing axes too. And that's not the right guns. Here we go. And we'll move this stuff back over. How's my clothing? Everything looks good. I just repaired all this stuff recently. How many arrows was that? 28. Alright. Alright, so 16 more pearls makes 34. That's good that that's an even number. And we'll get that. Turn that on. And 22 more. I don't care, they're not even. And let's let that one die off while we're putting stuff away. What in the world? Where did I get that? That must have come from the cave miner. That doesn't go in there. 22 gears, not bad. And 33 sandstone, up to 63 now. That's good. A bullet. And still waiting on that. Looks like I am out of wood. And we can put this stuff away now, because I didn't turn out to need it. And we'll keep that. We need to make a jar of food. I don't remember the recipe, so let's look at it. 2 onions, 3 carrots. 2 of those, and a bottle of water. 2 onions, 3 carrots. Yeah, I think I'll grow carrots. And a bottle of water. And we'll make some more chutney. There we go. Is that done yet? Yep. No reason to do that. Just thought it looked better. Alright, so let's eat. Looks nice. Steak. A steak to top it off. Liver and onions and a steak to top it off. Alright, let's go harvest some food. You guys have got to be okay. You're fine. I have way, way too much fertilizer now. Hello, eagle. Get away from my tomato plants. Probably not gonna need that yet. So let's grab some carrots. We definitely need to harvest some tomato seeds this time, because I've only managed to pick up 2. Hi, Moose. So we'll grab that. There we go. put the carrots back. And that didn't need anything, no, because I just did all that. It is much, much later than I thought it was. And I've dilly-dallied now. Oops. Guess I'll have to put that up there. Severe dilly-dally has happened. I decided to turn both drills on copper rather than killing myself trying to find copper because it's not working out. It's almost like the game knows what it is I want and is purposefully hiding that from me. It's just a feeling. Is the crate on the beach? I don't think so. Sometimes the crate's on the beach and it's super easy. And sometimes I don't find it, you know, because it's this late in the day and I don't stand a snowball's chance in hell of getting here in time. I still try. And then I goof off and grab every bit of scrap and fiber on my way. That also doesn't help. There we go. And sometimes I walk right to it. It's my crate on my cove. Ugh, only 8, but we did get 4 plates. And of course we got tomato seeds. I got tomato seeds because I put tomato seeds in the box. That's the rule. That's potassium. I've got 300 or 400 of that somewhere. I've got 95 or something potassium already refined. It's kind of like the thing that I do when I don't know what to do. I just put potassium in, because then at least the refiner is doing something. I need some wood for the fish hut. I'll just grab this really quick. It's kind of too late to go kill the rogues. Unless I stop fooling around. It's gonna be dark in just a second. Especially if there's a wolf following me. I don't need that kind of help. There's a bear. Oh, there's a crate. I have to stop for it. It's right in my path. I think that might be iron over there. I have tons and tons of it. No. The crates are stopping me from getting to the rogues. I certainly didn't need cloth and feathers. I don't actually know where they are exactly. I thought they were right here, but that's the fence. I don't see them. Well, where'd they go? No fires. Wow, that moon looks huge. Oh, there they are. No, that's not them. That's a bear. Oh, that is them. This is not a good idea. We'll have to wait until the morning. I'll never be able to find their bags. It's absolutely pointless to kill the rogues unless you're going for their bags. I learned that lesson. Hopefully they're not following me. I did get pretty close to them. We'll grab this one too. Then we'll be able to put 12 logs in the fishing hut. really need to do a logging trip. I've spent a ton of time cooking food and raising these guys. You're fine. And I always think, like, when I'm gonna go travel, like to the south end of the map or something. Yeah, that was pointless. That didn't get me anywhere. I'm gonna have to go on a logging trip. But I always think that when I'm gonna travel, like toward Tastic, or the south end of the map, or at least the valley, that I'm gonna get a ton of wood and stuff, and I never do. I did that one trip, but I have really had to do that intentionally. That mapping trip we did a little while back. That's good. Let's see here. We just got a couple of things for that. Only half of the iron back, but those plates are going to help. Back up to 11 again. Yeah, I made 3 circuit boards, and I'm up to 11 ingots. And let's see here. We need, oops, wrong thing. So we need 3 of these to start. So that's 12 ingots and 6 circuit boards. And 7 metal and 5 circuit boards and 25 scrap. Okay. Well, that's going to take some concentration. I might just, what I might do, how are we doing here? 23 more. I think we might have a little bit of mass. 129. So we need these, but I need to save some copper. I was 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think it was 4. Oops, that's not where the pearls are. That's the light from upstairs. How interesting. Alright, let's see. What do we got left? Enough for 8. Oh, I forgot to get that out. Oh, I'm out of mass. Alright. Well, that's as much as we can do today. Which is fine. I mean, I'm doing it a little bit at a time. And now I'm running out of iron too. I've got 21 in there. So we'll take that out. Split it in half. Use both lasers. And what's that got? 2, 4. Alright, well, we got a little bit more going here. Oops, I missed the button. Got a little bit more going here. And pretty soon we'll be able to make that stuff. I'm really looking forward to it because I really, really despise these stairs. And that's the perfect amount of space. We'll have to make half floors. 2 half floors for that. Which we can do very quickly and put away. There we go. And yeah, so we're pretty well set up to build an elevator. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm actually really excited about it. I've never built an elevator before, and so it's gonna be loads of fun. That goes in there. Alright, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. I do think we're gonna have to replace that crystal eventually, but there's definitely enough to build the elevator. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and we'll see you next time.